When you look at this roster, it's deep, it's talented. I mean, if you want to nitpick, I guess linebacker, you might want to add somebody, maybe a running back. So let's look at the running back. If the Browns were to add one more running back to the roster, out of these guys, which one are you choosing? I just don't see the fit with Ezekiel Elliott. The others make a little bit of sense because you'd want a guy that you might be able to throw the ball to who could threaten the defense that way. I'm just looking at, again, I'm nitpicking at the offense. I'd like a running back who is a threat in the passing game.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I think, obviously Ezekiel Elliott, he has the Ohio ties because he was a Buckeye. He's the sexy name because he's the best one out of that group that Tyler mentioned. But the Cordarrelle Patterson thing has been on my mind the last couple of weeks. Colleague of mine, Jared Mueller, had mentioned it as a possibility. Atlanta saves, I think, over $4 million post June 1st if they cut him or trade him. This is a guy he's averaged almost 30 catches a year during his 10-year career. Has really shined as a running back in Atlanta the last 2 years with 14 rushing touchdowns and 1,200 total yards in that 2-year span. I think he would be a perfect back to accompany Nick Chubb in that backfield. I like Jerome Ford, but just with the limited touches he had last year in the backfield, I don't think you can go into this year being comfortable with him as running back too. So out of those options, I would definitely try to see what Atlanta would want in a Cordarrelle Patterson trade. So if we had to pick any of those guys, he would be my number one guy.
Yeah, and again, I don't mind McKissick. I get the idea. McKissick and Drake are both guys that have played in the NFL and give you a lot of experience and can be a threat out of the backfield as well.